Well, good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I'm Alice Seraphin, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Well, I am going to do another video where I pick an envelope out of my paper pumpkin box that I put supplies in and see what we can come up with. I'm going to show you the original projects for July's 2022 paper pumpkin called Sending Good Thoughts. So that was that, and let me show you a few of my projects I have done already. Let's see. Okay, so this says, love you, miss you, you're the best ever, and those are from, let me show you, The Very Best Occasions, which is in the mini catalog. So this one is also from The Best Occasions. It's Thinking of You, with love and comfort. Shows you how I cover up a boo-boo. This is the sample one I did. This is the one I made a boo-boo here, and I had to use some basic gray to cover up underneath there, and using a few circle punches. This one I absolutely love. I love the red, white, and blue theme. Nothing's on the inside. You made my day special. Can be thank you. This is You Made My Day Special. Another one. This was kind of my what am I gonna do, and I made two of them. I really like both of them. This is simple. This is just stepped up with some of the linen thread, some little gems on it, and some Wink of Stella. You can see the difference. Hopefully you can see the Wink of Stella there. Just how to pop it up a little bit more. This was the first paper pumpkin I did. I know you can't see it, but I have these little, forgot what they are called now. Where are those? They're like faux sea glass. Is that what they're called? Yes, faux sea glass. There you go. I put a few of those in there. Wishing you all the best. I kind of liked that one. I made my own bottle there. This, I loved this card, and I used Seize the Day Retired, and I used the crab, the octopus, on the inside is blank. I liked that, so have another little extra thing. Let me set my little bundle of cards up there, and let's pull some stuff out of my paper pumpkin box. And I want to show you, yes, we are literally pulling stuff out of the box. So there's some glue dots that should be in that little bag. We're going to need the dimensionals, little piece, my scratch paper, the stamp set, and here's our envelope. Ooh, let's see what we have in here and what we get to create today. Kind of a fun little way of doing it. Ta-da! Let's see. I know that I am not using this piece. I don't, unless I use this side of it, because I don't like that side. With the blue, I have a basic white card base here. One of the card panels, focal points with the, it's embossed very lightly with some clouds and some wet water on there. We have a bottle. I think we'll put that one way, let's see. How we gonna do this? See, that would cover up everything there. This is just too big. So maybe this little one. Let's see what we can come up with as far as a layout. We could trim it all down and give it that nice, okay. I kind of like the white border, so we'll probably trim it all down, but we are going to put that piece of Pacific Point behind there. Now we have a ship from our stamp set. I don't care that this is in gray, and I think we'll cover the sails maybe in a blue color. Not, let's see, we have a seagull. We have two seagulls. So maybe this one here is flying across the water. Just trying to figure out where I want to put these. Maybe that one like so. Okay. I'm kind of liking that. We're going to scoot them over a bit. So that is going to be our layout. But we're going to need, believe it or not, do I want to use that? I bet I have a piece of scratch white in here somewhere. Oh, let's bring the twine out. We'll wrap some around our bottle. I really thought that I had a piece. Yes, I see it. Ah. Okay, because we are going to make this early espresso. And we're going to grab the early espresso out. Make it more wood grain like. Now you could do this on your Stamp and Pierce mat or a piece of fun foam. The cardboard that comes in, the chipboard that actually comes in the paper pumpkin kit. I've used that in prior videos. But as I just want, oh heck, let's just do it, right? Let's just do it. It's right here. We're going to bring this in. You can see all my stuff on here. We don't need the entire ship. We just need the bottom. That's all. Probably need to re-ink this one too. And as I just need that bottom piece, there we go. Set that aside. We're probably going to stamp that. Oh, I think I'll use early espresso on that too and stamp it on the envelope. But for now, we are going to cut off all of that. Oops, see, can't cut straight to save my life. Can shoot a gun to save my life. Cut straight, no. And I need to practice with my gun more. I actually need to go to the range and do some shooting. So we're going to take our little boat here. Now, as you can see, I did color with what used to be Light Night of Navy in the blends for years. And we're talking years ago, like 2010, maybe right before that. And then they took the blends off the markets. But we are going to need another blue. I'm trying to look at what I have to do the sails. And I think I'm going to pull light balmy blue. Let's see. Okay. We're going to do light balmy blue here on our sails, just to give them some color. You could do it like black for pirate ship sails if you so wanted. I'm not even gonna, well, I could get the other one and do some blending, but I don't want to. I just wanted to get some color on the sails and kind of, I mean, you could really go all out on the ship and do so many things. You could do a haunted ship, all kinds of stuff. Let me put that back so it doesn't get misplaced. Ouch! Does it my knee on my desk? Okay. I have to thank you for those who comment. I got the most wonderful comment. I cannot pronounce your name, honey. I'm so sorry. I can't even look it up to tell you, but it was a wonderful comment. And I just cannot tell you how much that made my day. It was like IENEKE. I'm not sure how exactly to go about pronouncing that, but you made my day this morning. I mean, inspired me to come out here and keep going with what I am doing. So the other thing I'm going to do is I want to bow this in the center. So the side of your bone folder and your thumb, and go like so. Mostly in the center. You see how much that's bowing it? Okay. And I'm going to do the same to the ship's thing. And oh, definitely. And I am going to glue those together now. And then I'm going to put dimensionals. Just going to glue the bottom half. We're going to set it in the water there. Come on, right like so. And I'm going to put dimensionals in here. I'm going to double stack these. So I'm going to put 2. I think I can get 3 in the center is all. Might have to do another one. Might do 4. So altogether it would have 8. 6. Come on. Let's see. Yes, we're going to do 4. And I'm going to double stack them. So one, actually I'm just going to get 3 double stacked there. And that's going to really make it bow out on my card. Kind of bulky, but you know, I have an idea. So I don't think we're going to add the twine. I'm going to add some glue here and some glue down there. And let me grab our sheet, and this piece is going to, hold on. Oh, you know what we need to do? I need to trim this down. I almost forgot. I want that white border. So let's start with this one. I want that bit of a white border behind the specific point. Hopefully my glue don't dry. So this needs to cut, I'm going to go just a wee bit. So I'm going to go 4 1/8. And then 5 1/8 is about, oh no, 4 1/4 by, if it's 4 by 5 1/4. So I need it right there, just 1/8 of an inch off. So it'd be 5 and something. Let me look here. Let's see if I even got it right. I got it more at the 16th. I'm going to have to take another hair off. So 1, 2, I wanted it 5 3/8. So I need to take a little bit more off, just a hair. There we go. And then the next layer, which is our focal point, which I can't glue my piece to until I cut it. If I had it at, I'm going to take this down to 4. Okay. And now this will be at 5 1/4. And now I'm going to take a look before I glue them together and see how I've done. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. It's just going to give me that little bit of blue and that little bit of white. See what I've done? Okay. So we're going to glue these together. But first I'm going to get my ship down onto the focal point. And I know I want it about right here. Which now you'll see how I've really got that bump going on there. It just gives it dimension. So now we're going to glue this piece down to the Pacific point with that just so ever tiny framing. And we're going to glue this onto our card base. Now I'm going to double check my basic white card base to make sure that it's opening the right direction, because I have done it before. Come on. I mean, somebody else has had to have done it too. Okay, so I'm going to get that little bit of that white that I liked so much to begin with on my card. I'm not going to use the twine. But we do have this little focal point, and we need something on there. And let's take a look at what we have. Thinking of You. We're going to do that one because it fits nicely on it, to tell you the truth. That's why we're using it. And if you just plop these down, you can just pick them up and they will be straight. Whether you stamp them straight is another question, but they will be straight to begin with. We are going to stamp in Early Espresso. I'm going to test it. Don't always test it, but today I am. And I'm going to, for me, to be able to see this, I need to turn it sideways. So if you guys are wondering why, that's why I'm going to do Thinking of You. Hopefully we don't have to... Oh, I do. See, even though it's straight, I cannot stamp it straight. So let's see if I take it off of the white, if I can see my white better. That looks good. Please be straighter than what it was. Ta-da! It is. I'm happy with that. And let's see. Thinking of You. And we have our seagull here. And I really almost like it. I like this one. And I'm thinking I don't want this one on there. I just want that up there. I would like, I think, some Pacific Point maybe behind that, but I don't think, let me see if I have any in our little box of scraps. I have a circle of Pacific Point. Ooh, I do have a piece. Too bad I couldn't cut a piece out of the center of that and not... Okay. I just need a... Okay, honey, have a great time. Love you too. My husband just came and told me he's heading fishing. So we need... This is... Okay, this little strip is 3/8 of an inch. So I want 1/2 inch strip would be perfect. It's a nice cool day. I think he's been waiting for this all week long. We are going to take it from the side with where that tore. So I'm just going to load it up under here. And I know that the silver from here to here is 1/2 inch. There we go. Get that out. And I know I'm going to like it with this dark Pacific Point. I'm going to need the guillotine again to do a cut. So let's glue this down. Make sure we're getting glue on the bad side, not the good side. And I should have trimmed the white. And I didn't. Look what I did. It is so crooked. So, you know, we're going to leave that glued down and we're going to stamp on this one and do it again. Isn't this fun? Let's just keep stamping this till we get it right. All right. Let's see. Okay. You would not know that this was not live, right? Oh, great. I love this. Just keep going, Dallas. All right. So now that we don't have anything on the back, oh, things that happen to me. It's okay. We are going to fix that with this. It just wasn't meant to be. Now we're going to bring that guillotine in. And I'm going to cut this off just right there. And I need a little bit more cut off. That's a little... Oh, perfect. Perfect. Or as close to perfect as it's going to get. And we're going to do it just like that. That little wing is going to cover up that little hole. Now, what are we going to put inside the card? We have thinking of you. I'll have to think here for a minute. Little wing there. And we're going to wink a Stella. Our sails in the ship. I'm not going to do anything else on there. I just want that. We're going to do a little wink of Stella on our bird. Okay. And it's still a bit plain, but that's where, let's bring some gemstones, some rhinestones, whatever we got going on here. Those are pretty. So we're going to bring these in. These are the Fine Sparkle Adhesive Back Gems. Boy, talk about stamping up in their tongue twisters of names. Could you get any more names in there? We're going to add this one here. They are very sparkly, fine, glittery sparkle here. I think we're going to do one here. And I'm going to put one, really don't want one there. I really want one there and right here. And I'm going to put another large one over here. And I am really happy with the outside. You know, it doesn't have, I don't want this to be a very busy card. That's not what I'm after. So, I mean, I've done busy cards, but this one not. We're going to stamp our ship now in Early Espresso on our envelope. And we're going to do it in the left corner. I normally do not do things in the left corner of the envelope. I do them in the right corner, but we're going to go outside of my little comfort zone. And you can see I did not get it nice, but I think I have an Early Espresso marker. Just having to fix things. Yep. Let's see. Early Espresso. We're going to come in and we're going to fix that all up. There we go. Now when it dries, you won't know that I messed up so badly, huh? So there's our envelope. Thinking of you. Do we want to do, we could do You Are Absolutely Amazing. I'm just trying, thinking of you. You make my life happier, endlessly grateful. May you enjoy the warmth and family that's Christmassy. Love you, miss you. Let's see. I'm thinking about this one from the Color and Contour Kit. It just arrived. Why don't we do You're Absolutely Amazing. That looks fun. And I have yet to even open it up and use it. So, ooh, nice size too. That will go great in there. So I'm going to stick it on here, and I'm going to need a scratched piece of paper. And we're going to use Early Espresso again, just to tie it all together. But this is polymer, so you want to do the squishy stuff when you first get them before you absolutely stamp them on something, because polymers usually have a little bit of a coating on their stamp. I can't use that as an excuse why I couldn't stamp the ship right. I just couldn't do it, apparently. But let's see if I can do this correctly. Otherwise, I'll have to show you how I can fix it, if I can fix it. So You Are Absolutely Amazing. And let me see. Yep, that looks pretty darn good to me. What else do we have on here that we could use? No flowers. but we could do some of this speckly stuff that looks maybe like a sea spray or splash, and we can do that. Let's see. We're going to do that in Pacific Point, and I think we're going to stamp off a few times. Why not? Let's have a play with some of my new stuff. Oh, I still have to figure out a layout for my Christmas cards this year. I don't know if y'all are thinking about that, but I sure am. And if you would like to get on my Christmas card exchange, I can't tell you I can put a link in this video because I just can't do that. But I'll write it down. I have a Facebook group, and I usually start it in June. See, yes, I want it stamped off. So stamp. And then now we're going to stamp the splash kind of here. Oh, that looks kind of good. And we're going to stamp it up here and then down there. Just a little bit of splashing there. So that is our card. But I'm going to do my Christmas card exchange group again. And if you'd like to exchange Christmas cards, the only requirement for it is it has to be a handmade Christmas card. I made the exception last year with somebody on the East Coast because something happened in her family and she just couldn't make her cards. And I understand that kind of stuff happening because it has happened to me in the past. But it is going to be a Facebook group where it's going to be just for Christmas cards. You can share them. And I'll send out a list December 1st, or the day after Thanksgiving. I'll have to see. Anyways, I'll give more than that in another video. Here we go. So here is my card for July 2020 Paper Pumpkins Alternative. I hope you like it, and I hope you come and see me again in my Wonderland. Bye-bye now.